Never take what you have for granted. Never forget the value of what you have. Never try to exchange it for something you want. What you have is worth more than you think. Most of the time you won't see it in the moment. It's only after it's gone you realize how much it was worth. Now, I've been in so many scenarios. Had something beautiful, magnificent, but I wanted something else. I wasn't grateful for what I had in the first place. And so I was constantly seeking other things. And then when I got those things, the cycle repeated. When you constantly wanting something new, something you don't have, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be content. You're never going to know what that's like. And it took me a while to figure that out. I messed up more than a few times. I made some mistakes. I'm not special. But I do know that I understood this sooner than others. And it's changed my life. Being grateful for what I have now changed my life. Being grateful for my blessings, one of the best decisions I could have ever made. To be happy, to be strong, that comes from within. Remember, perception is here. It's not out here, it's in here. Our eyes are just reflecting light, absorbing light, and our brains process those images. So what we see is not actually real. We're not actually seeing these lights, for example. I'm not actually seeing this mic. I'm just seeing a clump of atoms, essentially. I see the mic as a mic, but it's essentially a clump of atoms, molecules just put together to form a mic. It's not really a mic though. So with that being said, your perception is what you make it. And if you always perceive yourself as lacking something new, you're never going to be happy. You're never going to be content. You're never going to be strong. You must learn to be content with nothing. It's scary for me to say that, huh? Because now you start to realize all the good things you do have. You have a roof over your head, clothes on your back, food on your table. You have eyes that can see, hands. You have feet, legs. You can speak, you can hear. You might not have that tomorrow. You could lose it all tomorrow. And now, after you done lost it, that's what you seek. Your hands, your arms. Instead of a Lamborghini or whatever the fuck you want. You're always gonna be dissatisfied. Unless you look within, find that happiness in yourself. Find that happiness with the things you already have. The person you already are. Find pride in your accomplishments. There's confidence in that. That's how you get confidence, from those accomplishments. All of what you see on social media is fake. Fuck social media. It's pointless to even scroll and crave what other people have. You're just gonna make yourself feel worse. Because for one, you don't know what they had to do to get it. And two, you don't know whether or not you're gonna get it yourself. Now see, everybody has their own story, their own chapters. So that means their story moves at their own pace. You're worried about what you don't have now when somebody else does. Their scenario allowed for that. Why are you worried about them? Worry about yourself. Focus on your story. Focus on what you actually want. I can guarantee you that you're gonna want something different. Not everybody wants a Porsche, a Lamborghini. Everyone wants a big house on the hills. Not everybody wants that. It appears so. But that's because people haven't peeled back the layers. And you might be one of them. Maybe deep down you want a strong family. So maybe you didn't have a strong family yourself. Maybe your family was broken. Maybe you want a loving spouse because you have all this love to give, but no one to give it to. Because you feel like everybody is just fake. Once you figure out what you really want, then you can take the steps towards it. But it's not about what you don't have, because you already have it. It's just that it's not there physically. So, as I always say, you have to look within. There's nothing out here that will satisfy you. All the happiness comes from within. Everything you want, everything that you don't have, comes from within. Because once you solve those problems within, once you don't feel like you're lacking anything anymore, then you start to attract things. You start to make so much money that you don't even know what to do with it. You can now buy so many cars. It's pointless. Things don't come when you feel like you need them, when you feel like you lack them. Things come when you are content without them, when you have everything that you need. And everything that you need is yourself. It's self-love. It's improving every single day, taking steps towards your goals. And I guarantee you, what you want, what you crave, what you desire will come to you. Be grateful for what you have now, because you may lose it tomorrow. Embrace infinity. Later.